Shaun, is that unless you're doing something that benefits you, why are you doing it? It's got to benefit you. If you walk out with a Valkyrie helmet on, I've got to say he must have done some kind of research, or he must have worn that one day, because the only way he'd be doing that is if it benefited. And if you said to me, oh, no, you don't understand. Every time I wear this thing, my numbers drop by 10%. Well, why are you doing it? I guess I want to make a statement. That's the Grammys. Why are you doing this? Who is coming to you? Who is saying, hey, Kanye and that thing he's hanging around his wife, this is great. What are you doing this for? Are you making any music? Is it the perverted paraphile who finds you interesting? I swear to you, I don't understand. What is when Lady Gaga, who, by the way, you know where her name comes from, because when I see her, I go, I just want to gag. When she comes out and she wins, she goes, and that's why trans people, Ganberry, you can be yourself. Who is demanding that this 2-bit Boeotian, who has maybe a couple of working neurons in the synapse, is lecturing me about trans? And Shaun, I swear to God, I'm in New York City. I don't know where these people are. I've got everybody here. If you told me right now, hey, let's go to, take me to see a bunch of, I don't know, Siberians. We're getting the car. We'll go to Brighton Beach. Name it. You want some freaks? I'll take you there. Trans people? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Did you see anything in common with Bianca Sensori's eyes and the Stepford Wives' eyes, as in on the screen?
I don't know who is. The word is, first of all, let me say something, and without being accusatory, but I know this for a fact, and anybody knows this. The number of people in Hollywood who are gay, not married, not non-binary, not some people who are not drug addicts, some people who are drug addicts. If I gave you the list of the people who were secretly gay over the years, your jaw would drop. Some of you would say, yeah, I knew that. How is it that a group of people who is always saying, be gay, accept your gayness. Oh, do you mind if I get out and out your ass? Oh, no. Wait a minute, you just told me, Lady Gaga told me that I have to accept this. So you don't mind if I come on and read the list of gay folks, do you? No, don't do that. Why not? Well, does it ruin our career? Wait a minute. How are you telling some poor kid in Dothan, Alabama to come out and risk physical violence in accepting their gayness, but you won't even, what? The hypocrites of these people. And let me also ask you something. How is it that transsexuals that are for themselves sort of, I don't know if trans are rare in terms of, the regular population? I went through and I put up this I didn't even ask ChatGPT. I said, I just looked up the number of entertainment folks with gay or non-binary kids. I came up with Ali Sheedy, remember her from The Breakfast Club? Annette Bening and Warren Beatty, Charlize Theron, Cher. Oh, by the way, shout out to Chaz Bono. Chaz was a guy or a man or whatever it was before anybody. So you know what? Chaz is OG when it comes to this. Colin Mocree and Deborah McGrath. I don't know who the hell that is. Anyway, they're who they are. Cynthia Nixon from Sex and the City. Dwayne Wade and Gab. I don't know who Marshall Hart, Heather Dubrow, Warren Beatty, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Christopher Guest. Now, let me ask you something. You know a little bit about statistics. The odds of finding a group of people. What if I told you midfielders in soccer have a 75% number of kids who are trans? You would say, wait a minute, what? Yeah, midfielders from what? No, there's something wrong with that. That's what this is. Why is this one group of people? Can you say Faustian deal? How about this? Look, Atwood, your career is on the skids. You make a deal with us. You come out, sacrifice your kid to, Moloch or whoever the hell it is, and we'll give you a couple of years on your career. Give up your kid. Snip, snip here, little puberty blocker here, because that's the only thing I can figure out. Because the idea statistically of these many kids, non-binary, does that mean gay? No. Non-binary, trans, kind of the same thing. The idea of it statistically being enjoyed by these people is impossible. So this is a con.
It's the personification of virtue signaling by the most demonic people in the country. It's camouflage.
They are sacrificing their children. Baphomet, Moloch, whatever you want to call it. Child sacrifice. We're not going to go through this whole thing again, but you got to be careful. But the point is, statistically, it doesn't matter. And look, most of us will say this. I don't give a damn one way or the other. I understand intuitively that there are some people, and I believe this, there are people who are truly non-binary. There are people who are born who say, look, I don't care what you say. I feel like I want, fine. I don't know the percentage. I know they exist. Of course they do. But this is a joke. But here's the thing. If you're trying to sell something, the first rule is don't alienate your audience. If you invited me on and I said, YouTubers are the most stupid people I've ever met in my life. Bunch of self-righteous Boeotians walking around. You go, whoa, hey, what? That's my audience, right?
You've got a question from Shoes. Why can't the Grammy promoters read the room and understand that 75% of their audience are not interested in performers' political preferences?
Because of a number of things. First, they've sold too. The people, they're also a remnant. Have you ever met somebody who is, oh God, you're drinking now? Jesus. Anyway, have you ever met an old hippie? A guy who's 65, 70, he's bald, but he's got a ponytail, and he's a rocker, and it's dyed black. And it's like, oh man, come on, Grandpa. It's like, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a time that doesn't exist. You're scaring people. I know. That's kind of what they are. They're anachronistic. Let's go back. Pre-Tavistock, from the days of yore, from the days of Hollywood, Mary Pickford, Charlie Chaplin, these were some of the biggest paraphiles and perverts and degenerates you've ever met in your life. There isn't one of them, from Clark Gable to Bob Hope to you name it. These people, I swear to God, how they were collected, I have no idea. Okay. Then later on, people like Frank Capra came along and they were used for purposes of propaganda in a good way during World War II, sell war bonds. So we took these people. Nobody said, who the hell cares what Marlene Dietrich said? Who the hell cares about Clark Gable? Who the hell cares? Well, they happen to be a good cause. So we've always used them. So get the conveyor belt going. Bring these people. You think you know them. And in fact, I'll tell you right now, the Academy Awards or wherever it is coming, if I close that group, that wherever they're being held this year, and I just closed it, picked it up, sent it to some planet, personal depraved acts would drop 25%. That is the biggest group of sickos anybody has ever seen. In New York City, when we have, or wherever you see the Grammys, the Oscars, but more importantly, Oscars, but here in New York, we have the Met Gala. Whenever you have any convocation of people who are of this particular ilk, you put them together, you've got freak off. They make Diddy look like I don't know what, like some African Violet Society meeting of octogenarians. These people are sick. and they get together. And Shaun, they